You've heard me talk just a few moments ago, so I will be hopefully very brief. In my presentation, I kind of talked mostly about what we're doing and how we're doing it. So I wanted to leave you with two charts for the panel discussion and for thoughts afterwards. And it goes to the motivations that were discussed yesterday. So first of all, why do we do ISRU? If we're going for short durations to the moon or somewhere, you really don't need it. Apollo was very successful for its short duration trips without ISRU. So I kind of look at human exploration, kind of the difference between camping and going to stay there for a period of time. If you're going to go camping, you pretty much take everything with you. And hopefully you pack up all your stuff when you leave. And so 3 days, 4 days, no big deal. The longer you camp, though, if you don't have access to local grocery stores or whatever, gas stations, it gets a little bit more tricky. You actually now start having to live a little bit off the land. I'm going to use firewood. I'm going to, pick berries, whatever the case may be, drink from streams. So it's when we start thinking about going for longer periods of time that you start going, okay, I got to change my philosophy from bringing everything with you to bringing the tools that I need to successfully stay there. ISRU is one of those tools. The other goes to motivation. We heard yesterday a lot about why are we going into space, especially with humans, why are we doing all of these things? And NASA put out this chart as part of that blueprint objectives, that we have inspirational goals, we have science goals, we have national posture goals. Some of those overlap and interact. Many of us in the ISRU and space resources community think that we are intertwined with a lot of these different objectives in all of these cases. In particular, on an inspirational point of view, we do think we have a lot of aspects associated with, STEM and careers. There's a lot of science, there's a lot of economics, there's a lot of global aspects that we need to basically be part of and such. So with that, I will just again mention the fact that we are looking at this from a longer term perspective. Obviously going back to the moon for short periods of time is something you don't need space resources. As we stay longer, as we go farther into the solar system, sustained operations on Mars, we have to start doing these things. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jerry.